No, see that lag? You see it took a little while, right? It will record that lag. So now it's recording. Awesome. And y'all refresh that 24-hour page and see what it's doing.
Yeah, and I've been clicking on everything I can think of to get around it. We still take
so you're good. You can record 24 hours. Yeah, there you do it.
YouTube Studio, right?
All right, so for y'all, in this case, what I'm going to have y'all do. Hi, world. I know I tweeted, so hello. All right, what I'll have you guys do now. Oh, by the way, there's me right now. You see the lag? It's nice. All right, so I will give you guys a link. Those of you who are not able to do the Hangout on air, go ahead and click that link or type in that link in the URL, hangouts.google.com/start. It'll just get you straight into a non-recorded Hangout. Now, if your domain administrator has turned this off, I'll walk over and I'll help you because that means that, because right now there's a transition between Hangouts and Meet, and some domain administrators are like, I'm going to force them into this new interface, in which case you go to meet.google.com. If you can do this, then you're just fine. Oh, let me do it again. Hangouts.google.com/start.
Oh, there I am.
Hello. All right, if you don't see it, then let's see. All right, you can X out. So there, you're in. Congratulations. So you're actually in. This is it. See how there's a different interface?
And this is what it'll look like after our 24 hours is up, correct?
Sort of.
Sort of.
So this is the live one and that's the recorded.
So, well, yeah, so you guys right now, you can call anybody in, but it's not recorded. So, like, I wouldn't have a really serious parent conversation at this time. So there.
Okay.
Right, right. But that, like, if you just
But
need to
that other
connect.
one is the same, but it's recorded.
Yes, it's recorded live. Now, you can choose to share it live publicly. You can do it unlisted. You can share it later. I'm a big fan of unlisted. I like it.
Or just keep it private because it's the record.
Exactly.
A lot
Exactly.
of times our system will block if they're private. Our system will block the private YouTube links, but they'll let us go through with an unlisted link.
That's good.
So,
All right, so let me pop this back up so you can see. So notice though there is a little bit of difference of how. Scroll over your faces. You'll see everything pop here. X out. If you have a white box, X out the white box. So you'll see you have all your stuff. You have a hot dog in the upper right hand corner. The dot 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 is called a hot dog. Believe it or not, that's official terminology.
yes. I've never known that.
Yeah, yeah. The 3 lines are hamburgers, and then the 9 dots is a waffle.
Yep.
Are you hungry now? All right. So I see something different than you. In a Hangout on air, you have more features on the left. You have some of the same features. So if you click on you guys, you have again. If you're looking here on y'all, up here you have a dot, 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 right?
Right.
Yep.
Click on that and you'll see a couple options.
Share screen.
Right. Do me a favor, click share screen. Those of you who are, I know.
Screen instead of a screen instead of a screen.
Well, I know. All right, so notice you have 2 options. You have view your entire screen and application window. Those of you who are the teachers who always perpetually keep your gradebook open, application window is your friend. That means that it'll only, if you have one browser that you want to show and then the other one has the gradebook, it'll keep that hidden. It'll only ever be in that one browser. Yes, so nice, so nice.
It's like almost extended.
It's exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So in sharing your screen, now granted people watching are be like, whoa, it's like Inception, right? But that's what you do. And you can actually force it to present to everybody when you're recording, which is nice. If you have students in here, for example, you can force them to be looking at your presentation and not other people. Because they can click on the bottom, all the faces that pop up. You can click on the faces, and it goes to those people. So like, I want to stare at Susie. No, you cannot. You're going to stare at my slides. So, bless you. And at any time, you guys have a stop as well. You can just click stop, and it'll stop presenting. So students can also share their work. This is how you do that presentation in a different way, right? They can record this. This is all live right now still. You guys just don't have that live feature just yet. All right, so let's have some fun calling each other. If you know people who are outside who have used Hangouts, let's type in their email. There's an invite. Y'all have invite in the upper right corner or upper middle. Yeah. Go ahead and click stop for me so you can see it better.
Okay.
And then for you, you're going to just cancel. Yeah, invite. Now, if your friend's next to you right now, and you invite that person, they're already in a Hangout, so they won't be able to get in. But if somebody be the alpha and somebody be the beta, and if somebody wants to close down their Hangout, the other one can actually invite them. to the Hangout.
Is there a way to change my account so that instead of being on the whole county one, I
Well, it
can
depends
go
on your
to mine?
domain. Like I have it turned off in Jackson for students.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe you close all the browser windows and bring up another one, but it's,
So I was
it's
just wondering
sometimes weird on those
how to
windows.
get it to
Sometimes
me
they-
instead of it being
Oh,
on the
one
county.
in.
How
Oh,
can I
that
get
was
it to
in
my
my.
I have to stop. How do you know? So right now it's in the whole county account?
Yeah.
All right, because you're in a wrong place.
Right.
Right.
Because like
technically-
YouTube, I can change.
Right. Technically,
Email.
so if you had a Gmail account, no, it should.
That's how we talk. We don't.
Oh, you didn't create an event. So once you create an event via YouTube, it would have been your account.
Then I can do it on my
Right.
account.
Because otherwise, I don't want you to duplicate your
Got it.
thing.
Valerie,
Oh, look at you. Are you live?
I don't know.
All right. Did you do the Hangouts at Google.com/chart?
Yeah.
Oh, what county are you in?
Dawson.
Dawson County has not turned on Meet yet, and that's why
Gotcha.
you're seeing that. Yes. So
Okay.
you have Roman and Brian.
Brian,
Durant,
yeah.
They are behind. You need to get on the case.
Gotcha.
So right. So that
Okay.
you're seeing exactly what I see. So you are. This is what
Okay.
hasn't been updated.
Gotcha.
This is what Meet looks like. It's a little thing.
Gotcha.
Right. Perfect. All right. I wish that y'all could have gone live because it's hilarious to go back in time and see yourself do crazy things. But what I'll do right now,
It is what it is.
how much time do we have left? Anybody know? Are we done?
No.
10:30.
10:30. You want to have some fun?
Sure.
Okay. If you're willing to close down your Hangout and you want to give me your email address, I will invite you in. You are very excited. So Valerie, VAL. Okay, I think it's you. So, all right. Who else? Tina.nix@hallco.org. Check your email if you need to. All right. Who else wants to come on in and have some fun?
Beth dot, I'll spell it SCHMUS @Hallco.
B. Bryson.
B. Bryson.
At ForsythK12.org.
Can I just say I'm so happy I'm not typing .k12.ga.us.
Yeah, I know, right?
know.
God bless the email account.
G
ARMOUR. Add that directly.
you are at
We're doing one Habersham.
I just wish.
Habersham.
Everything on the Gmail.
I did right. No, I missed it. Habersham.schools.com.
And I have so many, so many teacher fields, you just have to watch. I forgot to hold on.
Okay.
But I know there's, he's leaving now. And he's leaving now too.
All right. Check your email. If you don't see it, check your spam.
My mom's on the board.
And then once you see it, you should be able to hop in. So let me have
It's a good school. It's a really good school.
Did you get it?
No, you didn't. I taught I'm special ed, so I taught everything. I had resource and co-taught math and science.
Oh, there it is. Hello.
6, 7.
All right. So there's about to be some feedback just a little bit. Go ahead and click OK. I mean, it's going to ask you to make sure that you know that this is actually recorded live. I think I turned off the sound, thank God, because right now, well, here.
It keeps like.
So you can hear me coming to that, recorded 60 seconds later. Here, it gets crazy. Headphones are your friends. Headphones are your friends. So you're in there, right? Yep. And do you see how it goes back and forth because it's picking at my voice and it's picking at my voice and Valerie's? To stop that craziness from happening, click on faces. So if I just want to show Valerie, because she loves this, right? So right now, all people can see is you, even when I'm talking. So everybody on Twitter right now. By the way, oh look,
How do I get it to be a
we
picture?
have one viewer. Yay! One viewer.
Oh, click, no.
Jennifer, you're in. Right, so Jennifer, say hi to YouTube. Oh, we have 2 viewers. So excited.
Oh, wait a minute, I have to read and understand the information about Google Hangouts. Let me just click on that.
Letting you know that your face got so loud.
We call it G chat. My husband and I, because I need to talk to him. I don't get to go on to adoption service or whatever we call it. So we do the G chat on Hangouts, and there's an app that I have downloaded for Hangouts. But I don't talk to him live because I don't talk people see him. I just. So we just chat.
All right, so I wish y'all had, I didn't know about the 24-hour thing, but now, I mean, I'm literally writing my own there's not many happen in this world. So whenever you actually do want to try this out, I'll hang out with you and I'll show you how to do it because it's external expert for free. Right? It's so easy to do this. So easy. But the short link, the hangouts, people.com/start is a way to get really in and not recorded. And then go into your YouTube channel and record everything. So what's really awesome, since I have time, I'll show you this. So I have hangouts out on my phone.
Are there any privacy rules, like if you're doing it with students?
Okay.
I mean, I just can see that being potentially an issue, that if you record something without permission, I can imagine some parents not be very happy with that.
Right, so your, what do you call it, an acceptable use policy, your responsible use policy, something like that would cover that. I would also, in your syllabus, be the school year to say, hey, I do this, where they sign that syllabus to give that permission. But also, I would, any interaction with students, I always record it. I would much rather you record it versus not.
So I could say, for example, advertise that I was going to have a Google Hangout help session, and note that this help session will be recorded. So that way it's permanently out there. I mean, the rules have just got, like, we're not allowed our own teacher websites anymore, we're not allowed class websites. So it's like all these things that you don't want to lose your job over trying to do something great.
Yeah, but you don't want to carry away to have your instruction. So I'm not more of a, I would find a way to work around, that there's still that QA.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, like my student writing portfolios, because they're not blogging.
So I can have 20 advisors logged in my account, and I can join my own hangout. So there you go. So that's how you get around multiple devices. Like if you wanted to record or do a live something, you just hand this to somebody and be like, hi. So, and one of the example hangouts I have on there is from Georgia West College. Like we had a guy who was an expert in Holocaust. He was in France at the time. Wow. We had a 2-hour conversation with him and with a class at the time. I just brought it up for him advice. Rather than the kids standing up there and yelling the questions to the one computer in front, I just brought this to the kid. And I just played on the little funky director and clicked on faces and whatnot. And the kid could, that was the microphone. The kid could just be right here talking to the guy. As opposed to screaming the question. Right. So like at High School Elementary, they have to have 3 iPads and then 2 laptops. One laptop is the director laptop. The other one sits in front of 2 kids who are sitting here talking. And then there's all these like on the field kind of reports, right? So in the world. It's taking me a minute. It was actually stuck on there. So I did bad director move. I should have unclicked. There we go. There we go. Now I'll follow. Don't you love this? Seriously, headphones over here. Just remember that. All right, so there you go. Any questions on that? This is also what we're working with non-funded. So if you have pages like, or if you have a teacher, like, I don't have a device, like it's not gonna, I have a phone, I can't join a faculty meeting. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Sorry, teachers, no excuses. All right. Any more questions on that? I'm sorry about the 24-hour thing. But at this point, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think what else I can show you on the side because we have some time. The nice thing about being the director, is you can't start this on an iPad. You have to have a laptop or desktop. But if you are the director, you have the ability. There we go. Cameraman is what I want. So cameraman gives you the ability to do a couple things. You can kick people out, silence their screens, they're still there, or just silence them, period, right? Because sometimes when students join, you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. So it's very nice to have that kind of, I'm just saying from experience, y'all. There it is, control room. So having all of y'all there, right? I'd be able to mute video, mute me, and then also turn me up and down because you have the people who scream, right? Or the people who whisper, so you can control them. But if y'all were still there and scrolling over your faces, I'd have a little drop down that says, you know, I think it's expel them from the hangout. I'm like, yes, kick you out.
Always wanted to expel.
I know, right? So there you go. But what's nice is in recording me right now, this is live on Twitter. You can go find that, and you can go back and reference our fun conversation. And if I were teaching, I could just put this device and actually have a, you know what? I will make it live. I've never made it live before. I have a video of me from teaching in Mount Vernon in 2014. And I just put my phone, I used my phone, I had a hangout, and I put my phone up in the corner, and I just clicked on that phone, and I recorded myself teaching the entire class. So I'll put that live just for y'all. Don't judge me too much in my outfit. Please.
2014.
2014. Yes, yes.
Fashion changed a lot.
Just a little bit, yes. Just a little bit. I think I was very pregnant at the time, so just FYI. Oh, there you go. Oh, Beth, you're here. So guess what?
Finally, sorry.
There you go. Oh, eject. There it is. See what I can do? I can force her to present everybody. I can find her. I can eject.
You're not. You're done.
Right, right. Do you mind if I eject you real quick?
Go for it.
Okay. There's always
Be
just a little-
20 minutes to get in there.
All right, then I'm just going to click on your face for a while.
Like you've been ejected?
I don't know.
All right, you ready? You want to find out?
Yes.
I'm dying to know, too.
You're off the island.
Are you sure? Yes, yes, she has to. All right, what did you?
One of the participants removed you.
Oh, there you go. So it doesn't tell you who it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice, nice.
Oh, yeah.
And it really and truly, though, the secret is that it was the director.
There you go.
Now, can they remove each other?
No, they cannot.
Yeah, that's important.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can
That's
you change
really
each other's
important.
names and all those things?
No, it is your Google name.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
now, you know, it makes me think. The one thing, if you turn the video off, let me just show you what happens. Because now I'm thinking student-wise, because I taught high school, right? So I know my students. If I turn camera off, by the way, you can turn your own camera off. So if you're just like, I am on the weekend, I look like crap, or I have the flu, you do not have to see your face. So it's recording just me and my sound.
Your picture.
Right, exactly. But if your kids are able to change their pictures in your domain, talk to your domain administrator, turn that off immediately. I've had some great stories and experiences with that. That way they can have a picture, just a blank something there, because I could see some really funny things happening with that too.
I use something similar to this. It's called Zoom.
Mhm.
And I noticed, especially with middle school students, when they join the conference and they look at themselves, and there may be 5 other people in there.
Mhm.
They're fixing their hair, you know,
Oh, yeah.
getting all pretty. And I'm like, do you know that everybody's watching you?
Everybody's watching
Everybody
you.
sees
Yeah.
you.
Like the beginning of every
Oh,
Flipgrid
yeah.
video.
Yes. So it was just like, the nice thing about this is you have that time before you click start broadcast. If everybody's there, you can have like, okay, everybody primp now. Okay, now we're good to go. Exactly. And one thing about this too, when you first use this with kids, I call it the ooh shiny effect with any new technology.
Oh, yeah.
They want to play immediately. So I always had about 15 minutes and just play, break, do whatever you want to do. And then from that point on, I made it a regular thing that we did, and this shiny went away. Sometimes the joy too, but depends on what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna make y'all say hi. I love YouTube, y'all. It's fun to go back and see me. It's like up my nose and crazy things I've been doing. So,
Before we go, before your time's up,
Yep.
what do you think that what will you use this for your classroom that she's taught, or what are some ideas on where you can go with this?
I'm definitely all about help sessions. I mean, I do 2 help sessions a week, and we do a weekly after Friday thing for kids, but so many of them, they're so dependent on the buses. They can't get right. They can't stay at school late. They can't come early in the morning. And so the opportunity, whether it's one-on-one or whether it's hey, there's a hangout at,
right.
Because you just send the link. Is that what you do?
Yeah, you just send a link.
So, I mean, I could post the link on, on Google Classroom, whatever, and they could access it. I mean, that to me, that immediately spoke to me. I mean, I love the idea of sharing with outside experts, and those people will come to mind and we can set that up. But that's like an immediate, hey, I can go to school on Monday and we can do a help session this way.
Right.
And I love that. I just have a couple of concerns with like the recording, and I just want to double check that. Because being me, it won't be quiet and hush hush. It'll be like, hey, we're gonna do this, right? So, but that to me is like, hey, and I love things that I can go Monday and do it.
Exactly.
We do. We've done something. We did it actually with Skype, where we went with my advanced class, talked to another advanced class on the other side of the county, and they had like a little group discussion. But this would be a little more interactive, where the kids could all pop up in a discussion, and we could have several different discussions running at the same time. And just the novelty of getting to talk to kids from another school would be, I think that you could definitely use it for that. Because I kind of network with the other Georgia Studies teachers in the county, so that would be a way we could get our classes kind of together.
I love that.
I have a question. So my school has no way with YouTube. It's completely blocked. So am I gonna be able to use Google Hangout or no?
Not the recorded version. Well, is it blocked for wait,
No,
which
it's-
part? Is that like you go to youtube.com and you can't get there, period? Or you can go to YouTube.
I can go there, but none of the kids can go there.
All right, in that case, you have to test it out to see because this being a separate, depends because it sounds like they could do it from a personal account, but kids can do anything from a personal account. But I would say because this is not YouTube necessarily. This is just using the Hangout as the encoding, so they won't be able to see the recording. But try it and see because it might just be that hopefully they're not listening. But your domain administrator may not have turned off Hangouts for kids. Now, if they did, then you can't do both. But who's your domain administrator? Let me talk to him or her.
Would Zoom work
We had
kind
problems.
of similarly?
Kids.
Yeah.
I've heard about Zoom, but I haven't used it.
Yeah, it works the same way. You can record it and it saves it. You can save
YouTube
it on your
has,
device or to the Zoom
In the
file
domain,
to
you can set up
account.
YouTube and have super automatic
Can they talk?
restrictions.
Can they
So like we have it
interact?
turned on
Yeah, it's the like
for our kids.
the
We also have
the
whitelisting
share
turned on.
screen. Like
Yeah.
lots
So
of
every
it-
faculty
it
member who's
seems to
authenticated
use
as
the
a faculty
same
member gets complete unrestricted
feed, the same
YouTube.
feed. I mean,
The
it
kids
almost
get it,
looks exactly
like,
like
You
basically
can
they
do
get
that with the
bargain.
Epson too. You can
So
use it
there's
like-
ways around this.
We learned that.
the students, like you can have the Brady Bunch up there, you know, with
Yes.
everybody, you can see everyone.
Yes.
Or you can
Campus
switch
tours.
to
Right.
whoever's
I'm
talking.
trying to get away
I'm too.
from school.
But,
And
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that time.
Our time is up for this session. You have about 5 minutes if you want to take a bathroom break or grab a snack. Hi, that's me.
Yeah, there's you. Hi. There's Angela.
And then we got to go for session 2 in about 5 minutes.
I'll find out. People use Chromebooks or should we put the Chromebooks back? Because I don't know. Well, wait, what am I doing? No, leave them out because you're going to need it.
That's why
'cause-
I asked you. 'Cause you
Yes,
did
that's
the
right. I
sheets,
forgot. Yeah.
right?
Oh, yes. It's going to be so much fun. I love
Yeah,
my
well,
sheets.
I signed my.
And I just got that. Thank you. I just said I love my sheets live on air.
They took that.